Hi everyone, Kate Munding here. We are practicing different forms of mindfulness meditation, and today what I'd like you to try on is mindfulness of sound. Now, this meditation is one that will work for many but not for all, and so if you find this isn't working for you, just click to another video. It's not a problem. This doesn't have to be your meditation. Otherwise, follow me along, and I hope that you enjoy this. So to begin, I want you to create some conditions that will support your meditation. I like to talk about this like we're creating a laboratory. We're not ready to take this out in public yet. We're just getting started. We want to create just the right environment to support our mindfulness practice and support it in being successful. So find yourself a space that is quiet. It has some kind of peaceful element to it. Somewhere you can be comfortable, you can feel safe. And then find a posture that's going to work for you. So it might be that you want to sit in a chair. I'm on a cozy couch. I'm going to put some pillows behind my back. I've got a blanket on my lap. I'm just creating these laboratory conditions. Don't worry, we're going to take this out into the world at some point, but we don't have to start there. First, we're going to just take this one step at a time. So you might be laying down. That might work better for your body. No problem. Let's find some way to let your body rest and then bring your attention inward. And so that might mean closing your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes. Now, for some people, closing the eyes, it feels very vulnerable. So if that's true for you and you're not ready for that, it's okay. You can keep your eyes open, but the focus won't be on what you're seeing. So see if you can have your gaze be soft and bring your attention inward. And I want you to start with that grounding practice that I did in a previous, I think it was the welcome video. We do this by feeling all those places where the body is meeting the chair or the cushion or the floor. And you'll start to feel those places of contact, feel your body being supported by whatever you're on. You can feel the relative heaviness of the body here, starting to feel more grounded. You'll notice that I start many of the meditations like this. I want you to take your time to settle into the meditation. There's no rush. There's nowhere we're trying to get to other than being right here. Let your attention settle onto these sensations of sitting or laying down. And then when you're ready, don't lose track of your body being here, of these sensations, but we're going to let them be in the background. So there's some awareness of that contact with your floor or with the chair, couch. And then bringing to the foreground, you want to become aware of sound, aware of hearing happening. So for many, this will be mostly related to at the ears, the sound coming through the ears. And for others of you, you might experience sound more through the body. Some are sensitive to the vibrations of sound, more in this way. So whatever makes sense for you and your hearing. But either way, I want you to be aware of sound coming to you versus you going out to the sound. Sound is coming to you, so it might be that it's coming to your ears. You're knowing hearing happening at the ears. And something you might notice is the mind right away, it starts to categorize, even bring in imagery of what it is you're hearing. It wants to know very specifically what is being heard. That's okay, it's just kind of its job. You can let that happen, but we're not going to highlight that activity, that mental activity, and just kind of let that happen and happen in the background. What we're more interested in is the experience of hearing itself. And so this is mindfulness, paying attention, knowing that hearing is happening in this moment. You know that you're hearing. What you're hearing isn't as important. At least not yet. So for some of you, it might help to even do something called noting, to note in your mind hearing. So sounds arise just almost like a whisper in your mind. It's a whisper thought that you are intentionally having. Hearing. Hearing. Or hearing being known. So every now and then, you just kind of drop that note. This is what's happening. Hearing. And then another step to this is to notice how you're relating to what you're hearing. So I'm going to give you 3 classic categories. One is that you are noticing something, some kind of sound, and it's pleasant. It's a pleasant sound. You're hearing something and it's unpleasant. Or you're hearing something and it's neither. It's very neutral. You're not having a real reaction to it. And there's lots of gradation within each of these categories. It might be very pleasant to just slightly pleasant, or very unpleasant to slightly unpleasant. And same with neutral. And then as the sound comes up, you can note, oh yeah, that's pleasant. Or it's unpleasant. It's neutral. And then let your mind be quiet again. Just being mindful of the sound happening, of hearing happening. Okay, and then take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Great. So take a moment before you jump offline to notice how that was for you. What did you notice? What was that internal relationship with sound? Was there anything that was somehow surprising as far as the way you were relating to it? We're going to get more and more into the relationship with our experiences. So right now I'm just wanting to give you this little taste with sound. And of course, this is a practice that you can do anywhere. So make this a portable practice. You might find 2 more times today. Think about it right now. Places you're going to be today, you know you're going to be there, where you can take, a minute to stop and listen and become present by using sound. And then see how that affects the rest of your day. Okay.